Good day, everybody. This is a Florida Golden Girl. Today's travel adventure takes us to Orlando. We are not far from SeaWorld, folks. We have not been in this area for a long time. What was interesting is on our way home, my sidekick told me that he used to work here. So one interesting thing that he told me was, what was you were saying about this hotel?
This was originally called Wyndham SeaWorld Hotel. This is the actual hotel when SeaWorld opened up here.
How interesting. Thank you, sidekick. I appreciate that. So can you just imagine how this was? So this is now known as the Renaissance. So that's where we're going to go. We're going to do a little bit of a detour. We're going to an actual hotel and we're going to check it out. I hope everyone's having a good day and is enjoying our summer series. Oh, a gift store. So, look at this. Told you. Look at this.
This used to be the main level, and they used to have a bar at the far end where it says ballroom down there, and then they had a bar right here. This used to be the Dolphin. They called this the Dolphins Bar. Over there, at the back over there, is where they have brunches every Sunday. But looks like they totally changed. I haven't been here in over 30 years, so looks like they still have the bar up here, but they refurbished the bar.
Look at this, folks.
And they got the Japanese businessmen in there. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
So the bar is totally changed. And yeah, the bar's still there, but it's not called the Dolphin Bar no more.
So this hotel is located right near SeaWorld.
Oh, this is all new. We changed
Look
this.
at that.
This is all new. Oh, here they still have the pool. That's why they called it the Dolphin Bar, because they would have a pool right here. And then on both sides would be a waterfall.
Let's do a little walk down memory lane, folks. Look at that.
And this is new. They used to have, this is all new. They had a bird cage in the center here, literally a giant bird cage with all the most interesting species of birds. Evidently, they took it out and they put a bar in the center.
Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, my sidekick, he comes up with some really interesting things. He was the one that introduced me to the Morse Museum that we all went to. And, you know, he's got such a lot of interesting things that he's shared with me. And this is a place that he went and worked at when he was young. This is like way before us. And I appreciate him taking the time to share his interesting information with me. Isn't that pretty?
In fact, this is the hotel where I served Bob Hope in.
So you want to tell us about that time when you were talking with Bob Hope? Well, you just served him, but what was it like?
All I did is he let me in his room, in his suite, and he was at a desk, and his back was turned, and all he did is he raised his hand and pointed his finger and he said to put the food on that table, and that was it. Nothing. There was no discussion.
So,
and then I placed the food there, and then I said, "Have a good evening, Mr. Hope," and he said, "Thank you," and I just walked out. So that's it.
What did you do so what position did you work at when you were here?
I was a waiter, room service waiter.
So did you meet any other famous people here?
No, that was
just
it.
Bob
other
Hope?
than Bob Hope.
I got a Bob Hope story, but I'll save that for another time. I thought
It's a
you said
beautiful hotel
I thought
still.
you said you served Jane Fonda here.
No, that was at the other. That was Sheraton Twin Towers.
How long did you work there?
I was a kid when I started there. I worked there for 5 years.
How old were you when you worked here?
I was here. I was 20 when I worked here.
Well, a 20-year-old sidekick here. Isn't this pretty, folks?
Nice. Still beautiful.
Want to do some?
Actually, I liked it back in the older days. It was nicer. It was nicer back when Wyndham SeaWorld owned it. Although it's still nice.
Yeah, it's got more of a environment where it's impersonal. You know, it's modern.
They still kept they changed this. That the restaurant here is still here. They have brunches here, I guess.
Yeah, but it's all contactless. It's so impersonal. And I'm sorry, that's just not. It's just, I don't know. It's.
And right over,
And
there
that's-
should be a pool.
And that's a
Swimming
private
pool.
event. That's where we're at. We're at the Renaissance Orlando at SeaWorld. So one day, folks, we're going to do SeaWorld. It's been such a long time. So was there any other place you wanted to check out?
No, that's it. So they totally changed it. It was actually nicer before with the atrium. They had an atrium right here
I
of
think
the Birdcage atrium. It was a giant atrium. They had another bar. This used to be a bar right here too.
He said this all used to be a bar right here.
A bar restaurant
Uh-huh.
on both ends. And it actually looks smaller now than it did before because they put this big thing here in the center.
Mm-hmm.
So
We're going to go all the way around so you have an idea of what we're talking about. But, you know, I wanted to bring my sidekick here. When he talked, saying that this was the very first hotel that was related to SeaWorld and that he used to work here, I thought we really had to share that with you all. Because as part of our summer series, you know, we want to get out and do something beyond what we normally do. And so, like I said, I just really wanted to share this with you. So, here at the...
oh, they still have the trade winds. This is the trade winds.
Did you ever...
They still kept the trade winds, yes, because I worked in the back of the trade winds. Over here, I worked on this side. In the back side, that's where the kitchen was.
So here's what breakfast looks like, folks. You can get a yogurt and parfait for $12. And then that's a little bit about their breakfast. 2 eggs any style with potatoes and meat for almost $20. Yeah. And then they're currently closed. I think they're remodeling. Oh no, they're gonna reopen tomorrow. But yeah, so my sidekick used to work here, and he worked over in the back. But naturally, it was never that way when he was young. This is their lunch menu. We've never stayed here. I'm all about a Marriott hotel. I just think Marriott offers much, or Hyatt. But yeah, I thought, what a cool thing to do, you know, that my sidekick wanted to do this little brief tour. And I appreciate him taking the time to show us where he used to work at. Is there anything interesting?
No.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it was better in my day. I think they totally destroyed it. This hotel had more of
Was personable.
it was more kind of like, I guess you can say, yeah, personable, but it had style, it had class. We all wore white uniforms,
Oh.
white tuxedo uniforms, and now it's like they're all wearing blue. We were dressed up with blue, white tuxedo bow ties, top jacket, white pants, white top jacket.
Uh-huh.
Really nice. And now you see the bartenders are they look drabby. This was a Class A, 35 years ago, this was a Class A hotel. Back in the early 80s, 80, 85. And yeah, it was the most beautiful hotel. It was elegant. A giant bird cage in the center. Now they put, an atrium. They called it, the center was called the atrium, and everybody would go up there and they would have a pool in the back. They still have the waterfall, but they had a pool with an atrium around it, and they took it all out and they put all this in. So,
Well,
yeah.
this
whole side used to be a bar over here, two bars at the end.
but they don't have that anymore.
Right, and the swimming pool is somewhere down on that
Yeah.
side over there.
Yeah. Well, folks, we're going to do it for today. So we're going to do a little bit of a walk around, but I want to thank you for joining me and my sidekick on this brief tour to the Renaissance Orlando SeaWorld. Like, subscribe, click that notification bell to let you know when a new video will be uploaded. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend. More adventures coming your way, folks. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch our little hotel stop. It's all part of our summer series. If you're ever in the Orlando area, stop by for lunch. The smoked chicken tortilla soup looks pretty good. I got some good food here, but you're gonna pay. Thanks for watching, folks. And so long from Orlando, Florida.